Well, ever since releasing a cover of Jay-Z's Empire State of Mind in March, indie crooner Jackson Harris has been featured in every single teen magazine and site that you can think of.
That's right, and this new pop sensation's 4-song EP release, Long Story Short, is appealing to a wide audience, and he's here today, and he's going to perform for us in just a little bit. But first, we're going to talk to this cutie. Look at this guy.
It's bright out. It's hot out.
It is a little
bright.
hot out, but you're not even sweating. I love that.
It's okay. I'm used to New York City, born and raised here, so I'm used to this.
So you're at home right now.
Oh yeah, I used to get hot dogs like right over there somewhere, and you know, hang out over there. So this is home.
Well, it's good to have you here, and the first question I want to ask you is: you're a teen idol. How does it feel to be that, and just to see all the people flocking to you and commenting on your music?
It's crazy. I mean, the most amazing thing is knowing that other people around the world can hear it. I mean, I only know about 9 or 10 people, and so after that, you start to wonder like who in Canada and Japan and Australia is listening. But we've gotten letters in Japanese that we've had to then, you know, translate. But it's been amazing, and it's still a trip because you know I grew up with my older sister and my mom, so I'm still that teen idol that's got to take out the trash. So.
Okay, so you still have to take out the trash. I like that. Mama is not letting him out of that.
Nope,
So are you telling me you don't have screaming girls like falling all over themselves?
It's not. I don't know. I don't handle it that way. I mean, we've done some great gigs. We did a gig out in McAllen, Texas, which was great, and we did a gig with Emily Osment from Hannah Montana. For like 8,000 people, and that kind of yelling you're never used to. But I'm from New York City, so I'm used to all sorts of yelling and screaming.
Lots of screaming in the street, right?
So I'm used to that, but it's definitely a trip, but it's so much fun.
You taught yourself how to play the guitar, and then I also read that you started your own band back in the 9th grade.
Yeah.
This is a little different band here right
Different
now,
band. Always wanted to be a garage band type of kid in the movies, but in New York City there's no garages anywhere. So me and a few high school buddies made a band together, and it was great. But after college came towards us, I realized that music was something I had to do. So I veered off to the solo thing, and I couldn't have been happier.
Let me ask you this. You did a cover of Jay-Z's Empire State of Mind. Did you have any idea that was going to go viral? No. It was also a big gamble because I thought, you know, I don't know how many people in the hip-hop community will like to see, you know, little white kids singing like Jason Mraz, John Mayer version of what is, I think, the greatest unofficial anthem of New York City now. But it turned out really well, and I've been getting great responses. And so long as I can still go to Yankee Stadium and occasionally be like, oh, you did that cover, and that's the ticket guy, we're
and not get booed, right?
Has Jay-Z called you yet?
He hasn't called me yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
He will.
He should. Maybe, I mean, Jay-Z, Beyonce, whichever one wants to.
As soon as they get your number, I'm sure they're going to be calling you. I'm still waiting on that phone call, too. That's all right. One of us will get it at one point in time. We're going to talk about your song, Long Story Short. Tell us about that one.
Long Story Short's the lead-off single, and I kind of wanted to introduce why I was making music in the first place. You know, I grew up in New York City, so there's that gossip girl, prep school type of stigma, and I kind of wanted to break that, and I ended up trying to explain to people, well, when they'd ask, where do you go to school, I'd say, UCLA under the corner of Lexington Avenue or wherever it would be, but long story short, I'm making music. And I kind of made that my mission statement about following your dreams and not letting anyone say you're not good enough or you can't dream that big.
Wow, I love that. Okay, now the crew's been so excited. They heard you rehearsing, and he's going to perform for us coming up in just a few minutes, so stay tuned.
Awesome.
Thank you.
There's nothing you can do. Now